What the heck is happening? I don't even know. I'm not even really paying that much attention. See? My God. Please finish. Oh my goodness. Can't run.
I've been waiting here for ages. I was starting to get bored waiting for you.
Yeah, that's one way to describe it. Jeepers. Like I just want to quit this game right now. Like I'm just so bored. Yeah, we'll figure. What? But yeah, I think I'm gonna flush this game because why is it boring? There's just not a lot of gameplay, like, and the story isn't that interesting. There's a lot of like exposition-y type stuff, and like they keep they're like, there's this mystery and this guy did this thing to this person, and they're just dragging it out. They're just dragging it out. We've just been walking around, interacting with stuff. There hasn't even really been any like puzzles or anything. There were some puzzles earlier, but there's like no more puzzles anymore. It's just, we're just walking around, getting from one sequence to the next. Rated from 0 to 10, and 10 is Tetris. Maybe like a 2. It's like bad Silent Hill. I think that's very apt. If Silent Hill didn't have any puzzles, or like maybe like minimal puzzles, right? If it had minimal puzzles, and if it had no combat, you'd get this game. You know, so you know how YouTube have it where you can fast forward a video? Like play it at 2 times the speed? I wish I could do that with this. Dude, look at all this walking. What have I done in the last hour? There's no puzzles. It's just walking. So, what you see, boy? What you see? Do you see a better game out in the distance? What you see there, boy?
No, stay.
A generator? Wonder if it's the worst. What do you do with a generator? Press the buttons. Oh, gameplay, look how fast the buttons are being pressed. All right, anyway, let's do those sit-ups. You know, initially, going into this, I was thinking, maybe it's worth a single playthrough, right? But now I'm just like, you know what, just watch it on YouTube, or just watch somebody play it. But don't get it yourself, unless you have Game Pass. It's not worth it outside that context, unless it's like deep sale, like $5 to $10. We're flushing the medium. All right, so final impressions of the medium. The concept is interesting. There's nothing to hook you in, right? You're mostly just walking around, getting from one area to the other. There's some puzzles at the beginning. There's not a heck of a lot in the world to fill it out. There's like some paths you can explore and interact with some stuff. Some of the dialogue is pretty patty. It was sad gameplay wise, yeah. Hardly any gameplay. I was in it for like, okay, so even though it was kind of walking, you know, just walking sim, like I was in it for the puzzles, and then the puzzles just stopped. It's not for me. I mean, I could see how it could be for some people. I guess it's kind of like a horror themed game, but it's not scary. There's like one jump scare, at least that I experienced so far. I wouldn't rate it too highly. There are some Silent Hill-y type elements. The things that tie it into Silent Hill the most are probably the fact that, you know, the inventory works and looks kind of like Silent Hill. Richard's storyline was awful. Yeah, it really was. And they kept meandering around like the topic, like what it was that he did that was so bad, and like what his inner demons were. Like it was just meandering a lot.